You're watching PTV.
Crayola crayons.
It's fun to create with Crayola.
You can make a purple lake with fish both thin and fat, or a happy birthday cake and goofy party hats. Crayola crayons. You can make a ghost to take to funny puppet shows. You can make a spotted snake that grows and grows and grows.
'Cause it's fun to create with Crayola.
Crayola crayons come in this box of 64 different colors with a built-in sharpener.
San Francisco Bay Area, it's time for PTV Live. And now, here are the stars of PTV Live: Arnie, Doug, Ben, and Sherry.
Good evening, everyone. Welcome to PTV Live. I'm Arnie. I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
The magic of lemon drops is our theme tonight. We're going to be doing a lot of talking.
Lemon.
It's going to be a lot of lemony things tonight. So that's not the only stuff that we have going tonight. We have a craft, of course, from Sherry. We have
Disappointed it's not lemon themed. You could use lemons.
We have some tastings happening as well. It's going to be a lot of fun tonight. Ben, how are you doing? How was your day?
Exhausting. I was in meetings and working from one project to the next, and I was just sitting right here working all day, and now I feel like I'm just continuing working here. It's just kind of bizarre to me right now.
Can you hear us now?
Matt just asked me if he said that my volume was low. Is it a little better?
Is it you guys can hear us?
We can hear you.
Yeah.
Okay, volume better. Oh,
yeah. But yeah, I'm tired. If I start falling asleep on the show,
I'll nudge you.
it's because I'm exhausted.
I'll nudge you.
Just as long as you're not nudging me with that cutter.
I'm using my.
yes.
Your evil blade.
Yeah.
It's not.
Okay, just making sure the sound's okay.
Okay, we're gonna. How's that? Is that better?
Hopefully that's okay.
Sounds fine.
Yeah, I mean, you could still be a little bit louder if you wanted to, but.
But we can control the volume over here too. We're not full blast.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Let me go ahead and just turn up the volume just a bit here. Is that better?
Yeah.
Okay. Good. Hopefully that's better.
Button?
Yeah, the gain was a little low on the microphone. So
Yeah. Thanks everyone. They say ours are.
okay.
Never
Good.
one thing. It's another.
So sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
You and I have big voices.
Yeah.
Well, you guys' microphone. Ours just needs to be up. Probably still.
Oh, still
can't
can't
us.
hear.
Okay. Well.
Kathy, do you need a hearing aid?
Well, let's see what we can do.
Is that better?
Do we have to go like this?
Just stick it right there in
Stick
front
it
of
in
you.
front of you, right there in
It
front of
really
you.
is. We have to move
Okay.
way much closer.
It's right. Is that better? Hopefully that's
Yeah.
better.
Let's scoot up. I think we gotta scoot up.
Okay. Well,
Scootsy upsies. Okay.
thank Kathy. I hope you can still hear us. Thanks, Kathy.
Yeah, why don't you pour a drink?
You know what? That sounds like a good idea.
Well, crank it up.
Okay, as promised, tonight is all about lemon drops. And so we thought, you know what? Let's go ahead and do lemon drop cocktails. So we're going to go ahead and get that going. Here is our cocktail cam. I'm going to start with that is fresh squeezed lemon juice. This is from our lemon tree in the backyard.
Last of the lemons.
Yeah.
Some were already starting to get cooked. They were getting brown inside.
So I'm going to put that there in the cocktail. And I'm also going to put in some agave nectar since it's a lemon drink.
Ugh.
It's going to be sour, so you have to
Sour.
offset that sourness with a bit of sweetness.
Tangy instead of creamy.
And I start with the agave in there so that the other liquor in there can get some of the residue from the glass itself too. All right, here's the agave, Doug.
Okay.
This is a bottle of limoncello. So we'll go ahead and use this. This is going to be 1.5 ounces in this. Now, lemon drops have various recipes, but they're almost identical for ingredients, but A lot of recipes don't call for limoncello, but we really do like limoncello, so we thought we would.
Plus, we made this from scratch.
Yeah, we made this.
We found an Italian recipe, and it really isn't that hard to make.
So
we made this.
That's the limoncello.
It looks like pee. It does look like urine. We made it July 8th, 2017.
2018. Oh, 2017.
It's 2017.
No, 2018. It's 2018 there. Okay, and then an ounce and a half
I need my
vodka.
glasses. We made it 2018?
Yes.
That's weird.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go.
Sure, this is it.
All the ingredients are in that drink.
Lots of vodka.
Want that? And there's the lid.
Big ass Costco bottle.
Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shake up this cocktail now.
It's almost gone.
It's from Merca. Merca vodka.
All right.
Go Merca.
Let's get this on the glass. Right there we go.
Did you double this? Uh-oh.
The volume's gone completely? Can you hear us?
We can hear you.
I can hear you.
Okay. I'm a little concerned because let's celebrate just as that they can't hear us.
Hold on, I'm going to do a test here.
All right. It is nice and cold. And let me go ahead and pour into the glass now.
Really?
Okay.
Oh, good. Okay. People
All right,
think
great.
that we're trying to
Great,
yell.
great. All right.
And it's rimmed with sugar.
It is a prepared glass.
I'm not going to cling it because it's a mess. Here we go.
Okay, wonderful.
Just go ahead.
Oh, cheers.
No, just do my knuckle. There. Wow, this is incredible.
Oh, that's really good.
Good lemon drop. All right.
It tastes like lemonade.
Yeah.
It really does. It's not tangy. It's very fresh lemon.
You have our cousin going. She loves a good vodka, Arnie.
Oh yeah, she does. So there's Nick Snowdy. Hello, how you doing? Good to see you.
This is really good. Now this is a lemon drop.
This is a lemon
It's
drop.
absolutely good.
But it's not the only lemon drop we're talking about tonight. Let's go ahead
Really
and
good
move
lemon
on
drops.
to the Hallmark Channel movie review. Doug and I are just talking about the fact that these are spectacular.
This is amazing.
It's not the only spectacular lemon drop tonight. So I want to talk about the magic of lemon drops. This film is based on a book by author Rachel Linden. The book is called The Magic of Lemon Drop Pie. She wrote it. It was published 2 years ago. And Sherry, you said that you just ordered it?
I just ordered it, yes.
Awesome.
I want to see how much more there is in the book than they had time for in the movie.
Yeah.
Because they put a lot in this movie, and I think they adapted it quite well because they can only do so much of the movie.
I have notes. I took notes.
Never
during
taken
the
notes, ever.
I rarely ever take notes for a movie. This one I did. When Lolly's Aunt Gerd gives her 4 magic lemon drops, she gets to experience what her life would have been like if she had made different choices and lived those unfulfilled dreams. This one stars Lindsay Fonseca and Ian Harding. The last time we saw Lindsay, what was that? Next Stop Christmas she was in.
And then also the
and
the one that goes from color to black and white.
Yes, Where Are You Christmas?
Where Are You Christmas?
And then Ian Harding was in another Christmas film. He was in The Ghost of Christmas Always.
Yeah. That one was
So
good.
those are fantastic movies to begin with. Now, this was a movie that was unlike your standard Hallmark film. It did not follow the typical
tropes,
the typical Mad Lib script.
Before you get started, I just want to say I had very low expectations for this film with the track record that Hallmark has had the past couple of months and how they handle kind of high concept films because this one is definitely you really have to suspend reality, and it's a real fantasy kind of romance kind of thing, but more on the dramatic side. But again, I had very low expectations for this movie.
We talked about it. We were hanging out on Saturday. We're like, do we have to watch this movie? Yeah. We watched it Saturday night. You guys watched it all on Sunday?
No, I watched it this afternoon.
I watched it on Sunday morning.
So okay, we watched it Saturday night.
Let me give you a quick overview of the film. Lolly works in a diner with her father. Her father runs this diner the same way he did while his wife was alive. She has since passed and has been gone for a while. The menu has never changed. Lolly continues to try and change things in her life, but nothing seems to work. She can't even get anything on the menu changed. Her father refuses to change it.
It's a old German restaurant, and she wants to get all fancy and go all avocado toast with German bread, but wants nothing.
It's not just a restaurant; it's a diner. There's a big difference.
Diner.
Yeah, big difference between a diner and
not many diners serve Spätzle.
Yeah, it's a German greasy spoon.
She has a dream of opening her own restaurant, always has. She called it Toast. She came up with this place years before. Drew it as a kid. So her mother dies, but then turns out her aunt, who happens to be Lolly's mom's sister, Aunt Gert,
who's a little kooky,
pulls her aside. I would say she's quirky, not kooky. She pulls her aside and says, I have something for you. And she presents her with this box of lemon drops. And then she opens it up. There are 4 in there. She can take one at night, stating aloud what she would like to experience for an alternative life that she may have experienced. So the first night she says toast for her restaurant. She drinks. Now, Ben, you said one thing about that, about her putting a lemon drop in her mouth.
Yeah. Okay. I got these lemon drops at C's Candies over the weekend, and they look to be about the size of the lemon drops.
I think they did use
in the movie. These are sizable little footballs of lemon.
I'm going to have one right now, please.
Here.
Are we going to suckle on one? Let's try.
We will. We will.
Well, okay. I'm just saying that if you are about to go to bed and you put this in your mouth, you're either going to choke on it or you're going to be up another 15 minutes devouring this lemon drop. And this woman fell right off to sleep with a big old lemon drop in her mouth. I'm sorry, that doesn't happen.
But the thing is that in order for the lemon drop to work for your dream, you have to take it in your mouth, verbalize your dream, and then go to sleep.
Yeah.
So the first night she dreams about toast.
Her restaurant.
Her restaurant ends up being, she receives a second Michelin
star.
But the thing is that she runs into Rory, her friend.
Neighbor friend.
Childhood.
And Rory ends up not with her in this dream. In fact, he brings someone else to the restaurant that she owns, this 2-star Michelin restaurant. She has no life whatsoever other than the restaurant. No family, no friends, no free time. Everything in her life is all about this restaurant.
No, she's still got her family. It's just that her family's working so hard for her.
Yeah, she works them very hard. She works her sister hard for stuff like that.
Dad is off with a girlfriend or ex-wife, and everybody just has their own lives. She's busy.
The father's sick. He's had a stroke, so he's going through therapy. This is the first dream.
Thank you, Kathy.
The second dream, she has another dream, and this time she dreams about her mom. In this one, she talks all about her mom. And the one thing that really stands out with this is that her mom told her to face life with honesty, find your bliss.
Mm-hmm.
And in this dream, her father's dead. They've sold the restaurant. And Rory had no idea who Lolly was. Now, Rory lived across the street from her. However, the way that they met or really connected was because of Lolly's mother's death. But because her mother had not died, they had not made that connection. So in the second dream, they didn't know each other. In the
second,
third,
second alternate life, not a
Yes.
dream.
Yeah.
that's right. The second alternate. Now there was a third alternate life, and in this case, she ends up married to Rory. She has 2 kids. She has this business that she created called Lolly's Pops, where she makes frozen popsicles using the freezer in her father's eatery diner. But Dad is retired now, and Rory is a medical supply sales
Equipment
rep.
sales rep.
He gave up his dream of being a doctor, which is what he is. In real life, he is a team doctor for a Minnesota hockey team.
Yeah.
Yeah, sports doctor.
Right.
Sports doctor.
In the first reality that she had, the first dream, he was the same sports doctor
No, he was for the baseball.
for the Minnesota Twins. That was
Yeah, it was
that was the second. That was the second dream, and then in the third one, he'd given up that dream because he married her.
Yeah. This was weaved so well. What we're trying to say is this movie is perfect. It is so beloved. It's one of those. We were talking about it for 3 days.
So
It's so good.
Oh,
So good.
that's
but
sweet.
there are so many details in this movie. I had to write it down. Now the thing is, in real life, various things of each of her realities do come true
Mhm.
in her real life. So in the end, she has a 4th drop that she could take. And that 4th drop, if she takes it, becomes she has to choose one of the 3 realities that she experienced in her dreams.
Yes.
Should I say what happens?
Yeah. We've already given away the movie.
Okay. She decides not to use the 4th lemon drop. She keeps her life the way it is. It's a wonderful premise.
It has the perfect magic, Daniela and John. I mean, perfection. It has the right magic, dreaming, the what if,
Their
the fantasy.
Their screen chemistry was amazing.
Oh
too.
yeah, they were great.
All
my
all
God,
the
they were
actors
so
worked
good.
so well together.
And it went fast. You had to pay attention.
The writing was sharp.
Yes, it had to go on.
I had one thing to say at the end of the movie, and that is that I wanted the movie to continue.
Yes.
I'm usually wanting these things to end 20 minutes in, but I could not get enough of this movie.
No.
I gave it 10 gold crowns.
Sherry, what did you?
I'll give you 2 words. 10 and tears.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a tearjerker.
I shed many tears in this movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was
she-
pretty intense.
She dreamed a lot about seeing her mother again. And being able to experience that after her mother had been gone for so long, it was very touching.
But to find out that in that reality, it wasn't her mom that was gone; it was her dad that had died.
Yeah. So there was still death in that one. And she knew what it was. And she goes, oh, let's go celebrate with her father by making this pie. And they had the pie montage of making that pie, the lemon drop pie, that was based on the restaurant. And then they go, and she's like, it's closed. The restaurant's closed. And she's like, yeah. Because she didn't know it was doing it. And says, we're going to eat the pie in my father's honor.
Okay, so Janie's asking for a rating. What did you rate the film?
Oh, it was a perfect 10.
Yeah.
It was... Sherry bought the book. I wanted to get the book when we found out it was made on the book. We wanted to know what happened because it wasn't your traditional ending. It wasn't traditional Hallmark.
Look at what Paul said.
It was so good.
Paul watched it twice because you have to follow it that close.
Yes.
Hallmark may have pulled one out of their hat to save the end of summer, 5 Ben burritos, and the twist at the end that I loved.
Oh.
You realize that dad was gone, but the wonderful twist at the very end of the film that I love is that these lemon drops were given to Aunt Gert by some gypsy or some fortune teller kind of
fair, and they ran into this fortune teller.
Her name was Esmeralda.
Yes.
And
both Gert, these 2 sisters, Gert and her mom.
Her mom got the lemon drops too.
But
Gert
never.
used them, but the mother did not use them. The way she puts it, I wrote this down.
Oh, this is so good.
I wrote it down. She says, why should I use these lemon drops This was the only life I wanted with its perfect imperfections.
Yes. And at the end, you're
So
almost bawling.
the mother never used the lemon drops,
Uh-uh.
so Aunt Gert held onto them so that Lolly could use them.
Well, one of
Now,
the daughters
what if
could
the-
use
In
them.
case one of the girls needed them.
And obviously the other daughter, the younger one, she had her act together. She was a spaz, but she had her act together. She wanted to go to yoga. She wanted to travel. So the aunt always knew it wasn't Daphne. The Daphne is the sister. There's the two sisters is Daphne and Lolly. So she pretty much knew that Lolly was going for something, and she presented these with these lemon drops and told her what you need to do. Of course, the niece is like, Aunt Gert, you're ooh. And it was so good.
But
I have to watch it again.
But like Sherry, I am glad that Sherry purchased the book because I want more. I want to see more.
Not with all of our copious amount of free time.
Yeah.
I mean...
By the way, if you have a See's Candy near you and you do like lemon,
get them.
Run, get these lemon drops. They are delicious.
Okay. We had some retail therapy on Saturday, so the four of us hung out. We happened to go to See's Candy.
We'll talk about that in a bit. Let's take a break first.
And we got lemon drops there.
Yeah, but
how weird! Before we even saw the movie.
Let's take a break first, and we'll do a little cleanup here. We'll be right back. Though
I chug-a-lug this thing. This thing's so good.
You're watching PTV Live. We'll be right back.
You're watching PTV.
So, we're going to have a little bit of Christmas right now. Sherry, last week you organized a wonderful craft project where we made...
I didn't organize it. You guys told me that's what I was going to do.
That's true. That is true. That's what we did. But she made a wonderful wreath. Is the wreath hanging on the wall yet?
Oh, no.
No, that won't go up until the day after Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Okay, wonderful. Well,
in the meantime, I'm sitting on the couch.
Before we get into our craft project,
all that glitter.
There are towels.
There's something underneath it,
Oh.
Doug.
Welcome, Brittany.
I'm dealing with all mine. It's just attacking my PTSD.
Now, I want to show one thing. We have social media. We are on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook at Pepper Tree Villa. And on Twitter, a couple weeks ago, I posted a poll, and I asked people to vote for which they would like to see for the themed Christmas tree here in the office. And you can see spinning right next to Doug. It's there on a rotating base.
Can you move that a little bit?
Actually, I'm going to show a nice close-up video of it. So here is the winning vote. It was going to be either Disney Animation or Mouse Heads or Pixar. And the winning vote was Mouse Heads. So here you see the tree as it is decorated for...
You didn't turn off the light.
No, I did not, because if you have the light on, you can see the ornaments. If the light's not on, you don't see the ornaments at all.
This is done with the new iPhone 12 Pro, everybody. The video on this thing is spectacular.
Yeah, I'm really happy with the quality of that. So anyway, this is the look of the Mouse Head tree.
That's a beautiful tree.
Yeah, that's a lot of fun.
Gonna make it after all. When you want a hot meal without a big deal, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets. When a hungry bunch shows up for lunch, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets, filled with delicious pepperoni pizza, chicken and cheddar, or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
When it's late at night and you want a tasty bite, what are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
The hot meal in a pocket.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Okay, we're back.
Richard made something. This movie, we were gonna buy it. It's not one of those you can. It's a little heavy because there is some very deep moments, but it is so repetitive. We have to see the movie again, so we're gonna buy it whenever it comes out.
Yeah. So, two things about that break that we did. We showed the mouse head tree, and I wanted to let you know that over my shoulder right here, you see some totes there. Those are Christmas ornaments. They are out, ready to be unpacked. The mouse head tree will be in place, standing right here over my right shoulder. Next Monday night, we start the countdown to Christmas, so that'll be there. And Ben,
No. Yes.
we also showed a Hot Pockets commercial.
I remember that commercial so vivid.
Hot Pockets.
Hot Pockets.
Yep.
So what's going on with Life with Ben this week?
This coming Thursday, I do a taste comparison of pepperoni snacks that you can get in your freezer at the store. I do a Hot Pocket, some bagel bites, and pizza rolls. And I rate them on my preference. But I'll leave it at that.
Okay.
You'll have to tune in on Thursday morning at 10 a.m. Eastern, 7 a.m. Pacific.
So you had a salty good time?
I had a lot of water.
Okay. Richard says, show a video of the lit tree. The mouse head tree is lit.
It's in the other room.
It's in the other room right now.
He's like wanted to bring it in.
I wanted to
I said no.
I wanted to put the tree behind us to show
I want
you.
to tease you people.
With little signs said coming soon.
No.
But Doug said, no, let's just leave it in the other room.
Yeah.
So it's coming. It will be here next
so many
week.
Trees in that room.
And the countdown to Christmas will begin.
Oh.
In the meantime, there's something else. We got something else in the mail today. So why don't we go ahead and check out More Crap Delivery? Okay. Ben, Sherry, did you get anything this week? Anything significant?
Not really.
A couple of patterns in a box. They didn't even put them in the envelope. They just put them in a box, and these two little paper patterns cracked me up.
Well, we ordered a couple of trees from a website called
Christmas Palace and
ChristmasPalace.com. It's
probably between Miami and Fort Lauderdale.
They call themselves in Miami.
Yeah. We've been doing exhaustive research trying to find it, so we bought 2 trees. This is the fancy box it came with. See? Miami, Florida. ChristmasPalace.com.
Yeah, the
We're
Christmas
not
Palace.
sponsored by them. Boo-hoo. But we found them, and look at the logo. It was even a pine cone.
The pencil pine.
It's a pencil pine.
How tall is it?
Tree
It's a 5 foot. That's a 5 foot tree. It's going to be part of the Disney Grove in the living room.
But this sucker is spectacular.
Oh my gosh!
Take a look at this, Ben. The tips. They're very stiff, very very firm. So they're going to do a very good job.
Okay, finding trees that are not pre-lit, people, is like finding a unicorn in a rainbow forest. You can't. To find this, I mean, it's a really good tree. So this is going to be part of a multi-level conglomerate of trees.
It's going to be
quality is
It's going to be
spectacular.
the Disney Grove. The Disney Grove is going to consist of 7 trees.
7 trees. They saw it.
Nobody can sit in their living room, but that's okay. They've got trees.
Well, we do have the dining room. We're going to move the chair because it's so overwhelming. We don't have a fainting couch. So we're going to put 2 chairs so people sit down so they can absorb it because there's a lot. There's going to be 20 trees in that room.
But Richard's right. It's actually a quality tree.
It really is. And
So
I didn't know. I mean,
Richard,
The website's good.
Richard,
I like them.
Let's Clatch. We'll talk to the people at thechristmaspalace.com and we'll see if we can get some more
Go on
stuff.
Brightline and go scope the place out for us because it's in your hood. It's just down the Brightline thing. I'm happy for them, and their website seem to have their act together.
Yeah,
they're on the socials. We found them, and we needed something, and then this is really like the Michaels one, and then we got the other ones, so they're all going to be. It's going to be spectacular.
See, Sean is right. It's hard to find an unlit.
Oh my god! It's like
it's hard.
It is so hard to find unlit trees, and we're the odd ones out because people don't want to do any of the work.
Right.
So that's why it's not called a sitting room. It's supposed to be a living room, dining room combo, and yeah,
Richard,
that
awesome.
ship has sailed.
Yes. FaceTime me from the Christmas Palace.
Yes, when you do go down there, because the trip shouldn't take you that long and be that much.
Yeah.
I want you to go. I would love to go.
Richard, make sure when you FaceTime them from the Christmas Palace, make sure they have at least some of their Christmas set up already so you can show what the guys do with their forest.
That shouldn't be a problem because
it's going to happen really fast.
Not only that, but we have some lights that are going to be coming this next week to fill out the rest of them. Thank you to our patrons, to our sponsors of trees. We have been able to purchase additional trees for the forest.
We couldn't have done this without your help.
We could not have done this without your help. So
we love the support, and this is fun.
So,
we're not sacrificing our life. We're just letting the organism grow and grow and grow. And, with your support, it's really fun. You can still support us, contact us, reach us out.
Yeah.
There's multi-levels. Is that coming up?
Yeah, we'll get to that. But actually, I want to.
I can't think of that.
I want to take a look. I want to take a look at this first. Ben and Sherry kind of spoiled the
yeah,
treat
they
beforehand.
really just.
Ben, show again.
I'll have another one.
Yeah, I will too.
Let's go ahead and take a look at that. That is a jar of lemon drops from C's Candies. And I must say, I've never had their lemon drops.
No?
Oh.
You're in.
Is it really good?
Yeah.
This is one of the candies that I would always get Mom.
They're very sour.
For just a minute.
They start very sour.
Oh.
Much better.
Oh, these are fantastic.
Mom used
to really good.
I grew up. Sherry, did you eat a lot of lemon heads as a kid?
Mm-hmm.
I did too. These are superior.
These are. See, what happened was C's Candy put out what's called a summer flavor, a survey. And they said they're going to make a lollipop. What one was lemon. So C's Candy made suckers of a lemon. First time ever. It was their summer flavor. And we bought the last package. Yeah. I think there was one other box there. And this is it.
But lemon drops are the same way. It's hard to find them.
Mm-hmm.
And these look like what was on the pie that they made in the movie.
These look like the little ones in the package from the movie The Taste of Lemon, the Magic of Lemon Drops.
These are really good, and I'm not a huge lemon.
Thank you, Roxanne.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, take a look at Sherry's. Pay attention closely to Sherry's shirt. Look at that. It's lemons.
It's that move that had such an impression on you, didn't it?
It's lemons.
The movie had a big impression on you, Sherry, right?
It did. It really did.
Well, these things are so good.
A movie that makes me cry not only at the end, but in the middle of it a couple of times.
Mm-hmm.
It really got to me.
Yeah, you really have an emotional attachment to this film.
Mm-hmm.
It's just
really she's in the kitchen and the music montage. I'm like, okay, this is really deep, very heavy, and it was just very good.
Okay.
I think part of that had to do with the fact that yesterday was a year since he passed away. So that particular scene really got to me.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
It's new and fresh for both of the families. It was like, A lot of loss.
All right. Well, we have our regular segment. Let's check out the latest Hallmark ornament.
That's like kids,
Look
right?
at that one. It's a vintage reindeer.
It's going to part of my thing. I still need to buy this. I've been selling stuff on eBay to make sure I pay for the snowman, the vintage one. I sold one thing so far.
Lisa, yes.
Yes.
Having chocolates out at Christmas is a tradition for us.
The season candy is Christmas candy for me.
Yep.
You have a box. For some reason, you always get it at Christmas.
This particular ornament is part of a series of ceramic vintage ornaments that Hallmark has been doing over the last few years. And I'm looking forward to adding this reindeer to the collection.
I want the snowman.
We will get the snowman, but we have to sell some things to get that money first. So, yeah, we will do that. But, yeah, this particular one, $24.99, coming out in October. And if the quality of the other ornaments is any indicator, this one is going to be spectacular. So it'll complement the others just beautifully.
I can't wait.
Okay, so as we had alluded to, we do have the sponsorships. Now the trees in the, believe it or not, nothing from the Disney Grove has been sponsored yet. If you're thinking of sponsoring a tree, make it the Disney tree. Your ornament will be on that tree, as well as a copy given to you at the 2 gold crowns level.
Can't stop playing with it.
Or anything higher. If you go to a 5 gold crown sponsorship, you would have a private Zoom call with us as well, and that would be a lot of fun.
No, reindeer is not pooping in the boot.
Show me that picture again, please.
The picture?
Yeah, of the deer. Oh, he is not Richard.
He's not either pooping in it and he's not humping it. It's
It
just
looks
a reindeer
like-
in a boot.
It looks like a she, and she's just being cute inside the boot.
Okay, so if it's a she, she's not humping the boot. Okay. I mean, you can look at it. It looks like Mikey humping the pillow. The dog next door.
Okay. Why don't we check out what's new?
Well, today is National Dog Day.
It is National Dog Day. Yeah, that makes sense. Appropriate. Let's check out what's new at Trader Joe's.
What's new at Trader Joe's?
Okay.
That's not fair to do what's new at Trader Joe's when I still got a half a lemon drop in my mouth.
I know. I had to spit mine out.
I'm saving it. I'm not getting rid of it. I'm just going to take it and put it aside.
Oh, yeah. If I get tissue on it, I can just rinse it off. It's only paper.
Fine.
That lemon drop is amazing.
Am I yellow?
Yes, your tongue is yellow.
I'm yellow. It's not pee either.
Okay.
Oh, yeah. Look at that.
Yeah. Artificial dye number yellow.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
All right. So in this case, we are doing mocha latte pretzels from Trader Joe's. This is a new product. We have not tried them yet. We opened the package a couple weeks ago when Ben and Sherry were visiting. We wanted to make sure.
Take out my lemon drop.
Yeah, you said the magic word, mocha latte.
Sorry?
You said the magic word, mocha latte for Sherry.
Oh.
You know what I'm drinking? I'm drinking Starbucks
Pumpkin spice cold brew.
pumpkin spice cold brew, and it is delicious. I did it with the sweet cream from. Why are they all stuck together?
Because they melted.
I want another one.
Oh, they smell like coffee. Oh, they smell amazing.
It's a mocha latte. And it's drizzled with chocolate.
There we go.
The
Oh, these are so good.
Oh my goodness.
Kathy likes them.
Okay, Carrie,
Holy cow.
a serving is 5 pretzels,
Ugh.
20 grams of total carbs, 14 of those grams are sugar. including 12 additional added sugars.
These are spectacular.
Good.
And you know what, Jim? These would go great with coffee.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, these would be fantastic with coffee.
I want another one, but I'm
Sherry's
no.
trying right now. I bet they are, Sherry, isn't it?
With the pumpkin spice, yeah.
Oh, so good.
Oh my goodness.
These are. Yeah, I want another one, but I'm gonna say no.
Yeah. Boop, boop, boop. Yeah, I want another one too, but yeah, I'm gonna say no.
No.
We will
pace ourselves.
That's a good way of putting it. We'll pace ourselves.
These are so good.
By the
Mini
way,
pretzels with coffee, candy coating, and dark chocolate drizzle.
Definitely.
Mocha latte pretzels.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of coffee stuff. I love the flavor. I actually like coffee flavor, and I like the smell. I just can't do actual coffee.
Sherry, Kathy has some in her fridge right now.
Yeah, I don't want you guys to leave right now to go get them because we want you to still watch the show. But definitely after the show, go get them.
Yes, indeed. Indeed. The dark chocolate pretzels are delicious. But these are wonderful. I'm hoping, usually things like this are seasonal. So hopefully they will be back again next year.
When it's generally very, very, very popular, this could be a year-round thing.
Yeah. They do a lot of seasonal at Trader Joe's. So hopefully we'll get those again. We're going to take another quick break here, but we'll be right back. You're watching PTV Live. Those are
Welcome to the heartbeat of Orlando, where style meets the Sunshine State. Express your love for Orlando with our casual line of clothing, celebrating the iconic 407 area code. Feel the vibe. Wear the pride. 407 Original Brand Apparel. Available at theorlandoguy.com.
You're watching PTV.
Oh, we've gone bananas for Big Banana in crayon. You'll learn to write a lot of ways. Oh, we've gone bananas for Big Banana in crayon. The colors are so bright and gay. Oh, you can learn to color, write smooth lines or fat. Draw a banana and give it a hat. Okay, bunch, you'll go bananas for Big Banana in crayon. You'll learn to write a lot of ways.
Coloring pens. Those were over 50 years ago.
I actually...
Charles Nelson Riley.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yes.
Best known on Match Game.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Ben, look at this. What is wrong with you, Ben? Are you even a Solero?
I'm telling you, Kathy, I am through and through because it does upset my stomach.
But Kathy did say the Solero upset stomach is not fun.
No, it is not.
It is not. It's definitely a familial thing. So, yes.
I don't have that problem.
Charles Australia. So this happened?
Guess so.
Yeah, so this happened. Look at that. Jim says, I remember those. The Big Banana ink crayons.
I actually don't.
Okay. They were before your time.
Yeah.
So
right
the middle,
at my time, and I was just too young.
The Middle is a comedy from ABC, ran for 9 years, starting in 2009. And we watched it all the time. We still watch it in the background. We'll have it on as noise or whatever in the background. We love this show. Well, two people that were on the show, Brock and Eden. Eden played Sue Heck, and Brock played her first boyfriend, Brad. And they have this thing called the Middling Podcast that they are doing now, Eden Brock. And I've been listening weekly now since the end of July. They started on July 31st. And what they're doing is they're taking one episode of the middle each week, starting at the beginning and breaking it down scene by scene, telling you what happened behind the scene or talking about various aspects of the show, how it worked, what stars were like.
They had an actor of one of the episodes they were on. Becky her real name is Jess, but they did a live watch party last night or yesterday.
Yeah.
And we watched it, and
during that podcast Zoom calls,
it was live. It was all private.
Live Zoom call. We all watched an episode of The Middle together, and they asked a trivia question at the beginning of the whole thing starting, and I was one of the people that answered the question correctly, so I got to talk on air with Eden and Brock.
We got to.
So, just as the call was ending with us, with that, Eden, under her breath, kind of like to the side, says, "I love these guys. I could talk to them all the time."
Because we told them that we do hack our toothpaste. We live in Orson Heights, and we call our grocery store the Frugal Hoosier, and her eyes just lit up. So we actually got to have a full-on, and it was a trivia kind of thing. So 2 people won, and we were part of it. And she's like, "I've never seen this episode, so I don't know what's going on. And you guys know more about the show than I do, and I was in it." So it was really cute to watch these, and it's a real fun podcast because we watched the show. We have practically it memorized in a way.
A lot of it.
We do. They're really fun.
So next is Reno. Doug's parents live in Reno.
I was born and raised there. They retired there, and I'm in need to go back, so we're going to be visiting this weekend.
So we'll be gone for a few days. We're going to be up there a couple days or so.
Don't worry, the Christmas trees are in good hands. They're going to be all protected.
The mouse head tree will still be in place.
Yes, we have it all done.
It will be ready to go. You'll see it on Monday night next week, September 2nd.
Yeah.
When are you leaving?
We're leaving on Wednesday.
Yeah, sometime.
Because I've got that. I've got a liner for your mom that I have to finish making.
You could just ship it to her. Don't rush.
Yeah,
Don't rush.
You can use an envelope.
Now,
I'll send you a box.
The next thing we're going to discuss is palm pod. Now, what does that mean? We have palm trees in our backyard, and they're pretty tall now. And one of them is getting so mature that it's starting to bloom at various times with things we've never seen before. This one had these real lacy flowers
Queen
that
Anne
are coming down.
palms. Well, ours is starting to flower. And these giant pods come out, very long, about 2 feet long. Then they burst open, and then they flower, and then little volleyballs hang out, little berries. Well, I hacked them all off yesterday. I did all the yard work while he was doing the trees. I mowed the lawn. I trimmed it. I trimmed all the palm trees, and because this tree was driving me nuts. But I was sawing it, and this is a very tall tree, so we have one of those saw poles. When I sawed it and it came down, you could hear this big gigantic thud. And I picked it up, and I'm like, "Come out here, gotta go see this." And I'm like, "Put just one hand." So he almost fell over.
What it looked like when you take an ear of corn off the stalk and it's got the husk on it, it's about so long. Well, this one was about this long. Let's see. Yeah, about that long. And it was so heavy. So I understand why it made a huge thud when it hit the ground.
Yeah, there was 2 of them, and I got rid of the little leaves and everything. So I was being an arborist with also mowing, blowing, because our yard really needed some loving. And our yard looks spectacular. Well, the lawn I want to rip out. We want to redo the whole front. But
Richard, unfortunately, there are no pics or video of it. I am so sorry.
He was a little busy doing trees.
My gloves were on my hands. I had lights in my hands, and so I was busy at that time. And to be honest, my camera was recording the whole process of the tree lighting. So,
and my phone, I don't know where it was at, but it was not on me, and I was total massive yard work.
But
so
I will make this promise. The next time one of our trees produces one of those pods,
it's in the trash can. We can go take a picture of it. We can go get video.
Okay, I'll do that.
Because it's huge.
We'll
It's the whole
show that
length
too.
of the trash can. It's heavy.
So we'll show that too. Okay.
Nature.
Toasted almond ice cream. Ben, you want to talk a little bit about this?
Yeah, well, like we said before, yesterday was 1 year since our mom passed. And while the lemon drops are a nice tradition, we thought, what else could we do to remember her as a tribute? And we thought she loved black and tan ice cream sundaes. So we went to...
From Fenton's.
From Fenton's
Yeah.
or from the Castro Valley Creamery,
Yeah, but-
Knudsen's Creamery.
but these
Fenton specifically. She loved
But
them.
they would know Fenton's.
But we went and got a tub of toasted almond ice cream and made our own at home. And I had a bowl of ice cream last night, remembering Mom.
And Jeff made tostones to remember Mom and was drinking a Coco Rico at the same time.
Yeah, it was very lethargic.
I thought it was sweet that that the kids wanted to remember their grandma that way.
Kathy said, call my dad. Her father is our mom's brother, and he lives in the Reno area. So
We'll see if we have time.
yes, I will be calling them.
We'll see if we...
So
have
definitely
time,
will be calling them, Kathy.
So.
Yeah, they'd love to see you guys.
But yeah, Fenton's, for those of you that have ever seen the movie Up from Pixar, Fenton's Creamery is mentioned in that. Russell, the little Boy Scout.
Yeah, the little Boy Scout. From
He goes to Fenton's. So, anyway, one last thing that I want to mention, the countdown to Christmas. The countdown to Christmas is going to be happening. It starts next Monday night on Labor Day. Now,
it's crazy. Sunday is...
The past 2 years, we started on September 16th, which is 100 days to Christmas. But with the changes that are happening in the forest, additional trees, and just trying to figure out logistics of everything, including missing a couple of days during the production schedule, we thought, why don't we go ahead and get started early? And besides,
we want to get done.
We want to get started. We're excited about this.
So we now are pumping up from starting 100 days. We're going to actually start prepping and doing stuff either on August 25th. I know that's a day, which will be 4 months till Christmas Day, or August 24th or 25th. We really want to start getting it out. Or by Labor Day weekend, we want to start getting a lot of trees up, like the bathroom decorated, the Dalmatian tree up, rooms that are not part of our everyday.
So, Jim. So this is the countdown to Christmas?
Yes.
Yes, you could say that, Jim. Jim of More Sunshine Please, his show is every Tuesday night, 7 p.m. Eastern, 4 p.m. Pacific. Check him out on his channel, More Sunshine Please.
Do you want to tell them what's going to be happening in your hallway, Arnie?
Oh my goodness. Our hallway is going to be transformed. We traditionally have not had very much going on there in Christmas-wise. This year is going to be the Hall of Experiences. We're going to have various ornaments, things that we've experienced.
It sounds very inappropriate.
No. What it is it sounds something like
experiences.
It sounds like an attraction that Disney would promise. They give you this grand explanation of how it is, and then you get there, it's like meh. In this case, it's actually the Hall of Experiences is going to be decor of our experiences through life, things that we've gone to and seen, like musicals, plays, places we've gone, like Arizona, the Caribbean,
places.
things like that. The one thing, though, there's going to be a garland around the bookcase there, and that's going to feature nothing but homemade ornaments from Sherry.
And people can klepto.
Yes.
As much as they want.
As people come to the forest for visits, they will be able to walk away with
a dozen
ornaments.
How much they want to take.
No, a dozen.
Oh, it doesn't. What if someone wants to take 6?
Well, they can
That's
take
fine.
6, but
What about a baker's dozen? That's 13.
no, a dozen.
Wow. So we're so that's gonna be homemade ornaments so people can whoever comes over. I already have enough, so I don't need any of them. But I need to share the wealth. So that's gonna be in because we put a electrical outlet in the hall, like literally like right there. So now we can finally really decorate the hall the way we want.
I like what Richard says. It's actually the countdown to the Orlando guy goes west to the villa.
Oh yeah. Actually, I've been starting to do a little bit of meal planning. I'm percolating.
Yeah. All right. So Sherry has been feverishly working on some crafts there.
Okay, craft time.
But let's check this out. I like what Richard said. Remember, Shop PTV with Sherry is coming up in November. Get your wallets ready.
Yeah, there's going to be some fun things that are very different. Let me finish. Let me get rid of this off of the table. I'm actually working on
a Christmas craft.
Well, no, what it is ornaments for
Christmas.
For Christmas, but not for us. These are the ones for the church in Rockland.
It's a Christmas craft.
For Megan.
Is this the one that's going to work or not going to work?
No. This one is something that we're going to be doing. I'm going to be doing these with you later on. That's why I'm not going to show them to you right now.
But Sherry tonight is going to do a craft for the first time. She's never done this before.
That's what I mean.
So we want to see, is this craft going to be legit?
I forgot to plug in the gun. Hold on.
Is it going to be legit or a lemon? So we're going to find out how this goes. It's not a lemon craft.
It's not a lemon craft.
But Sherry's going to be trying this for the first time. She's never done this before.
Oh, and I'm dropping everything.
All over.
Is your glue gun leaking?
I don't want her to mess up my dresser.
I forgot to plug in the glue gun.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Do that.
So you gotta wait.
I can get things started while we do this.
It's not like it takes forever for that thing to warm up.
No, it doesn't. Okay, let me just grab the stuff now.
Shop PTV equals a QVC like extreme on PTV Live, and get ready for Shop PTV operators standing by. Order now while supplies last.
Yes, lots of crafts.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, Sean, absolutely.
I'm hoping that this time we'll be able to have pictures of all the items ahead of time so you guys have an idea of what you're going to be looking at. Okay. We are going to be using some jute.
Jute?
Jute cord.
What's jute?
It's this rope. It's jute. It's made out of jute.
Okay.
And then we're going to be using some of this rope. Just this old knot of rope. And some of this wired paper. It's wire that's wrapped in paper, so it looks like twine.
Okay, it's a paper wrapped. Cool.
What you're going to do is we're going to see what happens here. Like I said, I saw this, wanted to try it, and I thought, oh, this would be fun to try on.
Sherry, I like that idea. Let's see Sherry do it with a fireball shot.
Oh, I would love a fireball shot right now. Let me cut
a better fireball because just cinnamon.
Let me cut a couple
cute,
of those. Okay.
Cute jute. Okay.
What you're going to do is take the rope, and I put a piece of tape on the end of it. You can't see it because I use clear Scotch tape to cut it so it doesn't come apart. And what you're going to do is you're going to take the rope, you're going to wrap it around your hand 20 times.
20 times.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now hold on, I got to back up and start closer to my thumb. 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Your hand can be big enough for this?
10. And then I just go back over it. 11, 12, 13, 14.
Does anyone feel like they're going to have like the Muppets appear on screen?
15, 16, 17, 18.
Sherry, our New Jersey audience had a shot for you.
Ah, thanks.
And not Let's Celebrate, but that would be Matthew and Tyler.
Thanks.
20 loops.
Okay, then I'm going to put a piece of tape on it.
And you cut it?
Wrap it around, because if you don't...
it will unravel.
It will unravel.
Richard, don't think I didn't have that going through my mind.
Then I'm going to take one of these small pieces of jute that I cut. I'm going to take this off my hand.
I like what Janie said.
What?
Hey, Jude.
I'm going to take my hand out, and then I'm going to bring this jute around.
Kathy, I'll keep that in mind for the next time that you and Bob come and visit us at the villa.
What's that?
Bob likes a fireball.
Bob likes a fireball cocktail.
Jeremy loves Fireball. In fact, when that's when I was introduced to it, was at Easter time when I did that Easter bottle hunt with my kids, my grown kids. And then what I'm going to do is tie it with what they call a butcher's knot, which is where you go over the rope or over it once and then go over it a second time before pulling it, because then it tends to stay together a little bit longer.
Oh,
so
cool.
Then you just pull it together and then tie another knot in it.
Okay, so is this going to be a legit craft or a lemon craft?
We're going to find out, aren't we?
Yeah.
And then I need to do one more like this. I already have 2 of them. I don't know what's going to happen, but I've got 2 of them already. So
I like what Jedediah says. Some Chinese finger puzzles make those fingers longer. So, yeah.
Oh, good grief.
Okay, so
How many times do you have to do this?
You wrap it 20 times around.
No, how many pods?
You do it 4 times. This is the 4th. I did 2 ahead of time.
Oh.
5, 7.
Oh, just feeling that's giving me the itchies. That stuff is very itchy.
It really isn't. 11.
Thank you, Stacy.
12. 13. 14,
Absolutely, Stacey. That's exactly what it is.
15. 16.
Shoot. We ran out of jute. We got to scoot. Grab the loot, or this craft is moot.
Richard, are you channeling Jim?
18. 19. 20. Okay, so.
Okay, here comes the tape again. Good thing she's left-handed. And cut.
Right in the middle of the tape. So both ends have tape to protect them. Okay, now carefully take it off.
Your water.
You have to tie that one together?
Yep.
And she hasn't asked for my fingers, so that's a good thing.
Even when I use the glue gun.
Yeah, keep him away from the glue gun. We don't want to get him burned.
No.
Uh,
the pinball song from Sesame Street.
And Peter, yes, Sherry is a southpaw.
mm-hmm.
In fact, she had a wonderful teacher when she was in elementary school that taught her how to write rather than curling your left hand over to write like a right-handed person. She taught that
Yeah,
teacher taught Sherry.
most left-handed people will write like this when they were learning cursive because the paper was always at an angle for when you learn cursive, and that's why left-handed people would write this way. When my teacher saw that I was left-handed teaching me cursive, she turned my paper when you're right-handed, it's this way.
Yeah.
That the paper is. So then she turned it the opposite way. So instead of going over, I learned how to write this way. She did me a huge favor. That was my second grade teacher.
Do you remember her name?
Teresa Raytano.
Miss or Mrs.?
Miss. I had her for first and second grade.
Wouldn't it be funny if Sherry just makes a ball of rope and calls it good for tonight?
Okay. I think this is good enough to go. Then you take a cinnamon stick and put some glue on
And
it.
hot glue. Yeah,
You know,
keep that
wars fought over cinnamon sticks and nutmeg and allspice. Bloody wars.
Put it right on there.
Okay.
They're used as crafts.
Yeah, now it's used for crafts. It's like, it's no big deal.
You're going to do
rope.
another
cinnamon.
Oh, cinnamon.
You're going to do another group here.
Okay, we're still wondering if it's going to be a legit or a lemon. We'll see what happens.
Then I've got to put on another one.
Let's see how this turns out because I'm not so sure yet.
No, it's not even a good Cinderella pumpkin.
We'll see. Sherry's able to save things, you know. Sometimes.
It looks like just a messy thing of rope. Let's see what this looks like. Is she pulls it and it goes poof? Kind of like frizzy hair? Let's see.
And then one last one in here.
It's actually looking pretty good. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lemon.
I just have to hold it for a minute to make sure that the glue all sticks.
Okay. Oh, you're putting more glue in.
She's lobbing it in.
Yeah.
I am.
Another reason why the glue gun is on that side of the table.
Let's just hold it together for a minute or two.
So where you squeeze it all together.
Yeah, because I want to make sure the glue holds and dries.
It's a great pumpkin, Charlie Brown.
So is this what a salty sea captain would make for his Halloween decorations for his boat?
Yeah, the glue is still not set.
No.
Need a little bit more.
You need rubber cement.
Why rubber cement?
So you can huff it.
Gene says it looks like a ball of jute fluff. Now, see, that's a question that I would ask Matt. He has a cat named Jude.
Yes. Is that the black and white thing?
Yeah.
Oh, yes, he does.
Yeah, he has a cat named Jude.
They have a clouder or a glaring. More than one cat.
Mod Podge.
Yeah, add more Mod Podge.
No, it does not need Mod Podge.
But it does need some.
Actually, I think Jim's idea is today's craft lesson, a method of how to store our jute. Sherry, that's looking pretty convincing.
It looks like an old lady hairband. Look, it looks like hair.
And Janie is suggesting sublimation.
Sublimation.
Won't work on the rope. Sorry, gang.
No. Next, she's gonna pull out the hairspray to get it just right.
No, it's getting there. And then I'm going to take some of this.
This is not jute.
No, this is that.
Oh, this is that paper wrapped wire.
Yeah.
Oh, to give it the.
You're gonna make it like
trolley.
a little tendril kind of thing.
Tendril,
The tendrils, yeah.
and just take a chopstick or a round pencil that isn't too big, and just wrap it around.
Janie's just a picture of a hairbun.
Hairbun.
And more glue.
Well, yeah, because I need to pinch it together with my fingers.
A pinch.
Boy. Ow.
By the time I get to it, it's cool enough.
Lisa, pull out the Aquanet.
Oh yeah, all the girls in the 80s, the Aquanet. Once they stopped using the hairspray, our ozone, you know the hole in the ozone that we had to all hear about in the 80s? Did you know it is officially covered up? There's no more hole in the ozone.
Seriously?
Mm-hmm.
How did that happen?
They just announced, I think it was late last year or this year, they announced
So
that
it
there's
was
no
fixed.
more, it was fixed because we don't use...
Because we don't use the fluorocarbons.
Yeah, we don't use the fluorocarbons, and the Earth kind of healed itself. There's no more hole in the ozone.
Wow, cool.
I'm going to need
That
to
tendril's cool.
do some more, but
Can we get a
hold on.
straight on shot of that?
Now, is there googly eyes?
Oh, look at that. She's putting in little leaves.
Now, what about pumpkin eyeballs that like cut out and pair?
Oh.
So then we get a jack-o'-lantern.
This is fall decor, not Halloween.
And sprinkle with some pumpkin spice dust.
I can smell of cinnamon and vanilla.
Yeah.
I didn't bring any more
I
glue
think you
stick.
only need the one, Sherry.
No, I'm going to put another one in there. If
Tuck
I
it
get it,
underneath to make this dark one stand out, but the other one underneath it. Yeah, just have it as an accent.
Look at this one. Peter says that they did a version of a lemon drop with sugar and lemon zest rimming the glass.
Ooh, that's lemony.
That would be nice.
No, this thing was spectacular, right?
okay, that's the top.
Okay.
Do you want to bring me on full camera?
Now, could you put a votive underneath it so it glow?
No.
It bursts into flames.
No, a votive, one of the LED votives. where
No,
you
but
put
I
it-
bet you could fish fairy lights through it too.
You probably could, but I don't know that they would be seen very well because it's pretty thick.
But
So
it's
then-
very convincing.
Yeah, that's what it looks like. I just need to fiddle with it some more and get the rope just right. And
Sherry, well done for a first attempt. Never having done that, that's wonderful.
Yeah, I would have to say it's
It's
definitely
legit. It's not a lemon.
And yes,
not a lemon.
Jim says it is legit. So yeah, definitely.
yeah, like I say, I had seen it done and I wanted to try it. I'm just going to need to glue it down some more. That's all.
Yeah, but that's easy to fix. But
Yeah.
the craft is there. It looks great.
Now they have rope at either the Lowe's Depot that are colored plasticky. I'm sure you can get like orange rope.
Well, what I did with this is all Hobby Lobby stuff. The cinnamon sticks came from Hobby Lobby, and this is macrame rope, but it's just regular nautical rope. It's just that's what they had. But yeah, that's.
And don't forget your jute.
And the jute came from. I think the jute was from Michael's.
I like it. It's a very convincing looking pumpkin.
I mean, I've seen some like this in some catalogs, and they want like $20 a piece for them, and it's like, no, nothing to do.
Not when you can make them.
So yeah, so that's it.
Stuff because nobody has stuff that we want to buy.
Well, I'll tell you, everyone,
around with it and get it to look just right.
Wonderful, thank you, Sherry. That looks great. Well, this has been the magic of lemon drops. So we really appreciate you being here with us tonight.
Watch the Hallmark movie if you can, if it reruns it, or just buy it because it's worth repeating. And this will be our last show, regular for 2024. We're going full Christmas, like full Christmas, people.
Next Monday,
4 months of Christmas.
Yes.
I'll still be doing a couple of fall
crafts.
Fall crafts, maybe a couple of Halloween crafts. But then come November, it'll be all Christmas.
Yep.
And I've got some fun ones planned for you guys. So
all Christmas, all the time.
Yep.
PTV.
This is the last 2024.
PTV Live Holiday Edition begins again on Monday night, September 2nd. That is next Monday night. We're very excited about it. You will see a Christmas tree behind my right shoulder.
Now we have a 4K camera. It should be even more sparkly and
hopefully so.
bright.
Hopefully so. So you'll see some surprises coming up over the next couple months or so. Stay tuned. We're going to have a lot of fun.
Yep.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us tonight. We're looking forward to next week. Join us at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific for the start of PTV Live Holiday Edition. Okay.
Anything else?
Anything else, Ben, Sherry?
I think I'm okay.
I'm hungry and tired. Let's wrap it.
You look like you're now. You look very tired.
Yeah, I'm ready to fall over.
Everybody, Ben is tired.
All right, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone. I guess that's it.
Yep.
Have a magical evening.
Tune in on Labor Day, and we'll have some fun.
Have a magical evening. Have a great, big, beautiful tomorrow. I'm Arnie.
I'm Doug.
I'm Ben.
I'm Sherry.
And you've been watching PTV Live on Pepper Tree Villa. See you all next Monday night.
Watch our little thing that we have.
Everyone, time for your moment of groovy.
Yep.
Good night.
Night.
Good night.